Lisa, and today I am scrapping for Cocoa Daisy. I've got the leftovers of my, let me think, February kit, I had to think then, and I'm going to be working on a layout which I've got prepared. I've got my photos, got my journaling, so I just thought I would make it with you. So it looks a bit messy here. I've got, like I said, these are the leftovers of my kit. I've got the Dear Lizzie stickers, I've got the pretty little studio stickers, I've got these Dear Lizzie die cut shapes which I'm about to open, some Cocoa Daisy puffy stickers, some Jilly Bean soup stickers as well, and then I've also got these papers. Let's have a look. I want to use this one here. I love this one, another one of the Dear Lizzie. I've got some Cocoa Daisy here which I'm going to use, and I think I'm going to use this as the frame of my page, and this is Dear Lizzie as well. And then I've also got these Maggie Home stickers which I'm sure I will use. I've added to that a piece of white card and some vellum, and I've already printed my journaling onto one of the Cocoa Daisy journaling cards. I always do a practice run first on the side that I don't want, and like here you can see that I didn't quite have it high enough, so I was able to line it up. So that's what I've done. I've got my photos here. I'm going to open up and see what's in the die cuts. You can see on the back anyway, to give me a rough idea of what's in there. And then I like to have like a little pot or a tray to open things out into. And they're just nice to have on in front of me on the desk when I'm scrapbooking. And they're fun just to add here and there. We've got some birds, we've got some words, there's a cute little fox, there's a bike, some numbers, balloons, there's all kinds of bits and pieces, so they'll be fun to add. So let's get started. I have got some photos here. Now the Cocoa Daisy challenge has been set by Susanna this month, and basically it's to scrapbook a layout using a list. So we're coming up to our 10th wedding anniversary, so I've just listed off some various bits and pieces that we've done over the last 10 years, and to that I'm adding some photographs. I've got one of our wedding day 10 years ago, a trip last year, that was a trip to Anna Maria Island, or Florida I should say. I think that one was 2012. We've got an LA trip, that was a romantic week away, that was 2013, and then I've got our last Disney trip 2014. So just a few photographs that I'm going to be scrapbooking with. So I'm going to start here. I need to tidy my desk up actually, it's feeling a bit messy. I'm going to take the trim off the bottom of the cardstock here. Although there was no harm in actually leaving it on the bottom, it makes them just that bit too big when you pop them in the plastic wallets in your album and they stick out at the top. You can use these pieces then another time as well. So we've now got the classic 12 by 12. I'm going to pop this in the middle for now, and I had already decided that I was going to use my scallop punch and punch some scallops across with the EK Success border punch, and I'm going to do that with both of these pieces here. So I've done 3 strips of the Cocoa Daisy hearts, and now I'm going to continue using this next one. I really like the triangles on this one, and the colours are so pretty. So my scallop punches are all done. The next thing I'm going to do is mist over my piece of vellum. So I'm going to pop this 12 by 12 stencil in the middle. I love this filthy old stencil. I've had it for years, and I love the fact that all my favourite colours that I use all the time, the blues and the yellows, they kind of seep through. So although I'm spraying it with white, I'm using this Distress stain. It should actually have a bit of colour added to it as well. There we go. I am going to leave that for a moment and let it dry before I remove it. So I've got my scallop punches, and I am going to start layering them up. I'm just going to do a little bit of sticky on the back so I can move it. I'm not going to stick the whole lot down like that, and then the reason I'm not sticking it straight onto the pink is because I might want to trim the ends, so it just makes it a bit easier for me. Just thought I'd give you a quick look. The stencil's done. and I'm just going to go and dry that off because it still feels a bit fragile. I don't want it to leak everywhere. And that's the scalloped edges. I used the back of the hearts there. I quite like that colour and I felt it needed a stronger contrast, so I've done that. I'm just going to go and dry that off with my heat gun. I've decided to trim this piece down. You can see all the scalloped layers. I've decided I really love the vellum, how it's come out, and I would like this slightly larger, so I don't want the pieces that overhang anymore. Whoops, I've come to the end of my tape. Let's pop, oops, that in the middle there. I've put some of the double-sided tape on here, and I am just going to carefully press that down. There you can see the design underneath. And then I'm just going to add the photos on the top, and the journaling is just going to slide there. Now I feel I want something down the edge. I can't decide what at the moment. I don't like there's too much pink, so I'm just going to go and have a little look and see what I can find. So I've punched out again. I've used this paper here, and I'm going to slot this down the side. I've trimmed off the edge here slightly, and I'm going to stick this in place, and I'm going to trim off the top there, and I'm going to do the same again this side. So I've got the scallop pieces stuck to the side. I've got a little piece left here which I'm going to pop underneath there, and then I'm going to start adding a few bits and pieces. I've got the trim left here which was from another one of the Dear Lizzie papers, so I thought I would add that. Let's see if I can slide that underneath, and then it's a bit of a no plan, just adding bits here and there. I'm going to add the bike purely because some of the things, we used to go to Centre Parks when the kids were younger, so that was bikes. I'm going to call this page, I think, I'm thinking, I don't know, the title, let's do Hello 10 Years. So, oh, these don't want to come off, they're well and truly stuck. Might do, actually, I might pop that on there, use the stickers here, I think. Oh, there's no numbers. I need to find a sticker sheet with some numbers on. I've used the stickers here, these ones here from the kit, the pretty little studio stickers. So my title is now Hello 10 Years. So I can pop that away. And now I'm just going to have a little look through and just add some bits and pieces that I've got here, just see which ones are relevant to us. So I've found some bits and pieces, and I'm just going to stick these a bit on this layout now. I've added the die cuts, I've added some of the puffy stickers, and I'm just adding a few of these strips here. Now, it's quite a fun page to make. I've just made a bit of a mess with these. Just adding bits and pieces. I think I'm pretty much done. I'm just trying to decide whether or not to outline my photos. I generally do. I'm just securing a few of the bits down because they're a bit sticky uppy. So I think I am going to go round with my black, I don't know, do I do the black journal pen or not? No, I don't think I will actually. I quite like those white borders. I was going to go round though and add a little bit of journaling around the photos. I'm almost finished with this layout now. I've decided though that I want the green to stand out a little bit more. I want that to be more of my accent colour. So I'm going to, I've got a little bit of the centre of the sticker there. I'm going to add a few stitches. By adding a few stitches, it's a really easy way to add a little bit of extra colour. So I've done with my paper piercer, I've got 4 holes there in a row. And I'm going to do another one down here. I can always add a few more if I want, and then on the side here, and I'm literally just going to do some really quick cross stitches, piercing the holes beforehand. It just makes it so much easier. So I've more or less finished. I've got the green stitches there at the sides, and I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of mist. Just a few drops. This is probably where it all goes wrong and goes over my photos. I've got one on the photograph. I should really learn to cover these up. I just really like the little flecks of colour on the page. There we go. I am going to call it a day. So that's my hello 10 years. Give you a little look. And I'll take some close-up photos for you as well. I need to leave this to dry, otherwise it will drip everywhere. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.